Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Because you guys love the Woke Dingbat t-shirt and because we're trying to end wokeness on a daily basis, believe you me, because there's far too many woke dingbats out there, I went ahead and made this t-shirt that I wear in every one of my videos since I got this shirt available for you all. The link is available in the show description. Yes, I do ship internationally as well. They are $40. So why in the world would you wait? That is actually cheap, believe it or not, especially for the quality of shirts that you guys are going to be receiving. It is not a cheap shirt to make. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. I'm making this for you guys. I'm not making this to make a profit for myself. So why in the world are you guys waiting? Link is available in the show description. And also, can you imagine the conversations you're going to have when people see your t-shirt? I mean, people love this t-shirt. I'm not going to lie. They love it. Anyway, with that all being said, my friends, today we're going to be once again talking about the ever dreaded movie Snow White. It's because Snow White has bombed spectacularly. And this is actually a rather interesting case study in what not to do, what not to say to promote a movie. And I think the actual outrage, it's quite intriguing, right? So you've got two sides. The one side is saying Rachel Zegler, because of her political affiliations and what she said about the movie, the synopsis, her complete disregard for the actual classic, and also her attacking Trump and her going for Palestine and lots of other stuff, that seemed to make people not want to go see it. But it seems to be like there is this also major double whammy because Gal Gadot, who is a Israeli woman who was part of the IDF, which, by the way, every single Israeli citizen needs to spend at least 2 years in the IDF. It's mandatory. So a lot of the Palestinian supporters and the woke dingbats, I call them, they were boycotting the film because Gal Gadot stars in the film, not necessarily because of Rachel Zegler and what she said. So you've got these two stories, two sides that are happening at the moment, and it's all clashed on the movie Snow White. Now, Snow White, the movie itself looks like an actual pile of dog shit, and I'm not going to go near it at all with a 10-foot pole. I'll leave it to other people to spend their money and review it, and I'll just leave it at that, right? But at the moment, it is currently sitting at 1.6 out of 10 after 155,000 people reviewed it over on IMDb. That is shocking, okay? And Rachel Zegler, she posted a video saying, or not saying, but she was like, you know, screaming inside of an empty theater while she's watching her own movie. It's just poor. It really is. And then she also goes, #1 movie on Instagram. It wasn't the #1 movie at all. At all. And here is the other kicker for this story, just in case you guys didn't think it could get any better. It is getting better because you have the producer's son speak out. And this is fantastic. I think the producer's son, Jonah Platt, is sick of what Rachel Zegler was doing. It was like Rachel Zegler was acting like a 2-year-old sport little brat. She's paid millions of dollars and she is responsible largely for tanking the Snow White movie. She's paid millions of dollars to promote the film. Did she really promote it? No, she didn't. Not one bit. And the executives of Disney, I mean, they didn't fire her. They fired Gina Carano, or whatever, I think that's her name, Gina Carano, for a lot less. And yet they kept Rachel Zegler because they thought Rachel Zegler was Snow White. I don't care if she can belt out a tune or what. You can always find someone else to replace her. But here we go. Jonah Platt says on, I think it's Instagram. So he responds to a comment of a person going, "Your dad flew to New York City to reprimand a young actress. Any words on this? Because that's creepy as hell and uncalled for. People have the right to free speech. No? Shame on your father." And here we go. Jonah Platt reprimands this individual. You really want to do this? Yeah, my dad, the producer of an enormous piece of Disney IP with hundreds of millions of dollars on the line, had to leave his family to fly across the country to reprimand his 20-year-old employee for dragging her personal politics into the middle of promoting the movie, for which she signed a multi-million-dollar contract to get paid and do publicity for. This is called adult responsibility and accountability, which it seems Rachel Zegler doesn't know anything about. And her actions clearly hurt the film's box office. Free speech does not mean you're allowed to say whatever you want in your private employment without repercussions. That is a very interesting take indeed, because there are always going to be consequences to the things we say and do, right? Tens of thousands of people worked on that film, and she hijacked the conversation for her own immature desires at the risk of all the colleagues and crew and the blue-collar workers who depend on that movie to be successful. Narcissism is not something to be coddled or encouraged. Say again? I mean, how about that? Jonah Platt rips into Rachel Zegler, and for damn good reason, right? I don't want any movie to fail, okay? That's me, because I know and how hard it actually is to make a movie. It's a lot of hard work, and you don't want the movie to flop. When you see people reviewing the movie, that's the easy stuff. The reviewing of the movie is so easy, man. But the hard work that goes into making a movie, it takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication, a lot of money, resources galore. I know. I used to make movies. And I wanted to be a Hollywood filmmaker. I wanted to be the next Spielberg. And I'm just like looking at this. Yes, I hate the movie because they decided to make it woke, which means you go broke. Don't make movies woke, and don't hire actors that decide to go full on political and trash your movie IP. That's not a good idea. At the moment she started trashing the movie's IP, you get rid of her. The moment you start seeing a lot of people hate on your movie, you get rid of the one commonality that is causing people to hate the movie. Rachel Zegler, see you later. I don't care if you've got a multi-million-dollar contract or not. Get rid of her because it's going to significantly affect your film. Now, the producer had to go, leave his family, and reprimand her because she's a spoiled little brat. She doesn't know when to shut up. And as a result, people made her pay for not shutting up. They didn't go and watch the movie. It tanked. Now, not only that, they made a terrible movie. And then also combined with Gal Gadot and all the Palestinian nut jobs that were like, oh, we can't go and watch this movie because we're boycotting Israel. Don't watch the movie. Like, so the film, and again, all of Gal Gadot's other movies have been really successful. So it wasn't just about these Palestinian dingbats going and boycotting the movie. It wasn't just about that. There's a lot more to it, like I just laid out for you a moment ago. So I wonder how much worse this is going to get, because Disney is not learning their lesson. It's going to get worse, people, unless Disney decides to wake the hell up, remove all the woke stuff, and come back to just telling real good stories. Don't shove any of your politics down anyone's throat. We don't want it, and we don't need it. Enough's enough. Anyway, that's enough from me. You guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.